Was human started is what officials say, and listen to this. State Farm says 62,000 fires are started every year in this country by humans, accidentally or otherwise, and 2.5 million acres were burned. So we have some tips, and even if you know them, please take a second at the beginning of this terrible fire season just to make note of them. If you have a campfire, if you have any fire outside, drown it with water, drown it with water, drown it with water, then mix in dirt, and then stir all that together. And then even after it cools off, you've touched it, it's cool, put more water on it. You can't put enough water on it. A simple thing like that could save a lot of people a lot of grief. Mark Boyle went to a community meeting today and actually talked to a woman who was among those whose homes were saved by these brave firefighters.
I want to show you the wind that firefighters are dealing with. You can see the streamers right up here blowing sideways. They have been all day long. All that does is help fuel that fire, but also makes it difficult for the helicopters that are trying to drop some of the water on this fire. 2 more homes have been destroyed. Luckily, many others saved.
I am not optimistic that you're going to be going back home in a day or two.
This community meeting came with more bad news for residents who live near or in the fire zone. High winds, news that the fire has already jumped fire lines, and still nearly 2,000 people out of their homes, with more on standby.
There's still a lot of hot spots inside. While you're trying to stop that creeping, smoldering, doing that, they can also come back in, flare back up, and do that because it's not a clean burn.
Some of those who live in the fire zone include Cheryl Wiles, who is one of the fortunate ones and benefited from the tough firefight going on.
How can you not be thankful? So our blessings overflow multiple times, but I'm sorry, it makes me very emotional because they saved our house.
Check out this picture of the ridge where her home sits, the fire breathing just a few hundred yards from her front door. And this picture of her neighbor's motorcycle and camper, where fire crews were trying to hold that line.
8 firefighters for 16 hours fighting the back of his house to save all the other houses.
The crews here still have a lot of work to do in and out of the fire lines. Magnolia Lane is shut down, even though fire hasn't spread there yet. While fire crews risk their lives to get some containment, those in the area stand appreciative of the effort. Again, there's still zero containment on this fire. Crews are hoping to hold the boundary like they did last night. That's only if this wind cooperates. Mark Boyle, Denver 7.